Hello, good morning. I hope you are doing well. Thanks for connecting me. I am again here having a new video session. I have been presenting my own channel, Grammar Kanavas. So, this is going to be a new video for you. Today, I have selected a topic conditional sentences. In this video, you will learn the proper definitions of conditional sentences and its kinds. So let's get started. First of all, we will have to see what is conditional sentences are. The conditional sentences express one thing contingent on something else. It means that the conditional sentences are those sentences which are depending upon the main clauses or result clauses. So it is a type of sentence that states a condition and the outcomes of the condition occurring. So they are also called if clauses as well. So look at what can we understand when we are learning about the conditional clauses. Clauses are sentences. The first, what actually happens, what could happen, what we wish would happen, and what might have happened. So these four things can be understood by looking at the video. As far as the other more things are concerned, we can also understand that these conditional sentences show the general truth, the possible conditions and the probable result, and we can also understand a hypothetical condition and unreal condition. As far as the kinds of conditional sentences are concerned, they are four altogether. You can see on the board. So these are zero conditional sentence, zero conditional clause you can also say. In this zero conditional sentence, habits, facts and truths are concerned. They are discussed. So that's why you can also say that that is factual sentence that shows factual conditional clause. Second is first conditional clause. The first conditional clause shows possible condition and probable result. Then that is a second conditional sentence that is absolutely imaginary and hypothetical condition which happened in the past and actually didn't happen, but we are just talking about that if something happened like that, so it would have been like this. So this is the second conditional clause. The third one is third conditional, that is a past consequences and unrealistic action. So this is the third conditional sentences. Now let's talk about the structure of conditional sentences. As you know that these are four altogether. Look at one by one. Zero conditional sentences. They are, the first one is if clause because it starts with if and the main clause will be after that. So both of the sentences will be simple present tense. The first sentence will be simple present and the second main clause will be simple present. And you know that the simple present tense shows habitual action, facts and the realities. So the zero conditional sentences relates the factual stuff and that something happens, so this thing happens, what happens like that. So the first conditional sentences, that is the first part of the sentence, that is if clause will be in simple present, where the second one, the main clause will be in the simple future. So first one is simple present tense and then second main clause will be simple future sentence. Second conditional. The second conditional sentence in the simple past, first one in simple past tense, if and clause will be the simple past, whereas the second main clause would and infinitive means first form will be used after the would. So this happened in the past, that is called hypothetical conditional sentences. The third conditional sentences are unreal conditional clauses. So first part of the sentence will be past perfect, where the second one would have, and then past participle. So this is for past unreal conditional clauses. So these are the four structures. Now look at some examples. The zero conditional sentences, the first one is before you. If I get sick, I go to the doctor. Both of the sentences are simple present tense. Look at, highlight, get and go. Both of these are the first form which shows simple present tense. And this is the actual, can say that situational, and that is factual stuff. That if I get sick, whenever I get sick, so I need to go to the doctor. So such kind of sentences can be made like this. First conditional. If I get sick, that shows simple present tense. I shall go to the doctor. So this is simple future tense. So you are the first part in if clause is the simple present tense in the first conditional sentences, and I shall go to the doctor in the simple future tense. Second conditional clause or sentences. If I got sick, this is the second form of the verb that shows simple past tense, and then I would go to the doctor that shows would, and then infinitive, the first form of the verb. So this is hypothetical conditional clauses which happened in the past. Third conditional clause, that is the unreal conditional clause that happened for in the past. If I had been sick, had been is a past perfect tense. State of being sentence is being shown here, and I would have gone to the doctor. So would have and then gone, the past participle. So this is the example of the third conditional clauses. So these are the four main structure. Now let's get started about the conditional zero. We will discuss one by one. Now it's time, first of all, zero conditional clauses. Here are some examples. As you know that before the examples, you must know the structure. You will have to keep in the mind the structure as well. The fifth clause is simple present, and result clause also simple present, which shows habitual action, the regular action, and universal truth. Actually, this is the factual stuff which already discussed. So look at the example. If people eat too much, they get fat. So this is the reality that. Look at the people eat too much. This is a fact. When the people eat too much, so they get fat. So both of them are the realities. This is zero conditional clauses example. The second example, if babies are hungry, what happens? They cry. So both of them sentences are reality sentences. Third one, if it rains, the tennis lessons are held in the gym. So this is also reality. You have seen that if it rains, this is a simple present if clause, and tennis lessons are held in the gym. So you have seen that I have used three simple present structured sentences. In the first one, simple present active, this is also active voice. This is simple present state of being, and that is active voice. And this is simple present active, and that is simple present passive voice. It means that you can use active, passive, or state of being. It's up to your own if you want to use it. So these are the three examples of the zero conditional clauses. While keeping this structure in mind, you will easily do it. Now it's your turn to do if I. What we will have to do? Please give me the answer in the write down the comments, so I would definitely check it for you. Now is the first conditional sentence. Look at, first of all, the structure in your mind should be kept simple present tense and simple future tense. So simple present tense, you know that what is the structure, and simple future, you know, will, shall, and first form will be used after that. So look at the example. If it rains, you will get wet. In this sentence, you see this is simple present tense, this is situational, and then you will get wet. This is also definitely result of this sentence. So if it rains, simple present, you will get simple will and get show simple future tense. So this is the example of first conditional sentences. Second one, you will miss that bus if you don't hurry. If you don't hurry, you will miss the bus. If you write the first sentence, the if clause has been written and as first, and then comma has been placed, and then the rest of the class. If the rest of the class, the main class is coming before, and then if clause is coming at the end, it is optional. If you want to write a comma before the conjunction, you can. If you don't want, you can omit it. So you will miss the bus if you don't hurry. It is also possible. So if it is sunny tomorrow, I shall have a picnic. If it is sunny tomorrow, the simple present tense, I shall have a picnic, simple future. So these are the three examples of first conditional sentences. So the one sentence more for you. If you come, now it's your turn. Complete this sentence below in the comment. I will check it. Now it's second conditional sentence. Here are some examples on the board for you. Before the example, you can see on the structure, simple past tense will be the if clause sentence, and then rest of the second part of the sentence we would be using modal verb and then first form of the verb. So you will have to keep this thing in mind so as to create the second conditional clause or second conditional sentence. Look at the example. If I had a lot of money, so I would travel the world. What do you think? Do I have money? No, I don't have money right now. But now it is definitely unreal conditional. It happened in the past. If I have thinking that if I had money, right, means I do not have. I'm just imagining that I had. If I had a lot of money, I would travel the world. Second example, if I met the Queen of England, so what do I do? I would say hello. So it is impossible to meet such great people. So if I met a Queen of England, I would say hello. If I were you, it is impossible that I can be you, you can be me. But if I were you, I would want to be a doctor. So if I were be like you, those I would have definitely tried for being a doctor. So if I were you, I would want to be a doctor. So these are the three examples show the unreal conditional which happened in the past, if it had happened. So now we have the two more examples for you. If I were a plant, you will have to complete it. If I had a map, please complete these two. Now it's a third conditional sentences. Look at the board. First of all, you will have to understand the structure of the third conditional sentences. First sentence will be past perfect tense, and the second will be would have, and then third form, that is also called past participle. Now look at the example. If it had rained, so I would have gotten wet. It means that it didn't rain. This is unreal conditional clause. It didn't happen. It could have happened, but it didn't happen. We are just imagining right now. If it had happened, so what would have done it? So if it had rained, I would have gotten wet. It means it didn't rain and I didn't get wet. The second, you would have passed exam if you had worked hard. It means that you had failed the test, you didn't work hard. So if you would have passed exam if you had the worked hard. This is the pattern is changed. The condition clause is being discussed after that, and first the rest clause is being discussed here. So you would have passed exam. So if you had worked hard, this is past perfect, and that is would have, and then third form. So this is unreal conditional clauses. So look at the third sentence. This is you will have to see if you hadn't lied to me before. So this is not more common, but according to the grammar, proper grammar rules, had you not, you don't have to write if, because when you are using had before the you in a condition clauses, so it will be used in the sense of, in the term of if. So had you not lied to me before. If you hadn't lied to me before, it's also possible, it's not common, but had you not lied to me before, I would have believed you. So I would have believed you had you not lied to me before, or I would have believed you if you hadn't lied to me before. You can also use it. So now two sentences are more for you. So look at, if I had known, it means you can say had, should, did. It is more common in conversational gambits. You can use it. I, if I had known, mean if I had known. You are supposed to complete it. If you had given, what? Look at the structure and try to finish it. Please post this into my comment, then I would see it and reply to you. So this is the story that you have seen the whole concept of conditional sentences and have a quick view now right now what we have learned. First of all, we have understood the definition of the conditional sentences. We have also understood the concept of kinds of the conditional sentences, structure of the conditional sentences, and some of the practices sentences were given to the students to do. I hope so. You must have understood the concept of the conditional as a whole. Thank you very much for being with me. Goodbye.